Hello and welcome back to another Beyblade X modification video. Today we have Wyvern Gale Double Blade Ratchet. I'm so happy this modification worked out. I seriously thought it would not work out and I ended up destroying two Beyblade parts, which is a ratchet and a blade, and I still destroyed it, but I mean, it still works as a ratchet, as you can see here. Disassembled that. Here's a quick top, bottom. At the end of the video, I'll go over how I did this modification because it was really long and a boring explanation. But as you can see here, it works with other blades and bits and still stays together. If you do make this combo, or modification I should say, at the end of the video I'll explain in detail how this modification works and how I did it. If you all want to try it, I don't know if I would recommend it, but it is cool to have a really heavy Beyblade in my hand. Now let's weigh it and then we'll just do a bunch of random battles. So let's go part by part. Wyvern Gale, around like 33 grams, 32. Here is Wyvern Gale Ratchet. Exact same weight, like 0.1 gram heavier. And then the bit, again, don't need to do anything to the bit, don't need to modify it. And then all together, 66.7 grams. So again, grabbing random Beyblades I have in my collection, which is Phoenix Feather, 360 flat. Oh, it got the knockout still. What? Already not looking good for my modification. It is knocking the stadium everywhere. It is shaking the stadium. Extreme knockout. Also, we're going with the official Beyblade rules, so that's 3 points, so that means it lost. Alright, moving on to this OP Wizard Rod combo. Will it outspin Wizard Rod? I believe it can. If it doesn't, I'm gonna be so sad. If 20 grams additional weight is not enough to outspin Wizard Rod, there's no hope. Okay, good. Come on, get a knockout. Oh, that was a really slow extreme dash. Every hit shakes the stadium. No way. No way. No! Wizard Rod still outspun? Oh, come on. Oh. No, it's already lost spin with those extreme dashes. I mean, if Wyvern Gale had a better bit. No way! Come on! Come on, Wyvern. Don't fail me. Knock him out. Almost, come on. I'm gonna put on Ball. Let's see if Ball works better for Wyvern Gale Double Blade or whatever I called it. Okay, I couldn't find an extra ball, so I just got Orb, and that's just as good. Also, I realized Wyvern Gale won that last battle, so I look like a fool. Here comes the ultimate stamina match. Who's got the better stamina? This is pure stamina. Who's got it? Come on. Like I said before, I really wish I chose the taller Ratchet so both of the blades could make contact. Yes! Wyvern Gale! Okay. Those 20 grams do make a difference. Moving back to the taper bit, we'll be fighting. Why not? Viper Tail. I already forgot its name. It is so heavy it does not ride the extreme line well at all. Cool. Exciting. Wait, did it burst? It did burst! It's spinning while bursting! It bursted in like the first hit! Look at that! It was bursted the whole time! No wonder it was just wobbling so much. 2 points. Can't believe Viper Tail died while standing. Like an anime character. Oh. Alright, 1 point. Oh, extreme knockout. Alright, going with the more competitive Beyblade. Drawn Buster. Yeah, Drawn Buster. Goodness. Huge hits from Wyvern Double Gale. We'll call it that. Double Wyvern Gale. That makes more sense. Oh, extreme knockout. Let's try Hell's Hammer with a modification that I'll show in a future video. Hell's Hammer is spinning left. Again, I'll show this modification in a future video, but essentially I wrapped it around in rubber and I did not destroy the Beyblade in order to do this. But we'll see who has better stamina. The spin stealing Hell's Hammer or the 66 gram Beyblade. Exciting. They're making contact. Oh, here we go. Who's got more stamina? Spin ceiling, here we go. Oh, barely Wyvern Gale. One more round, and then we'll move on. Again, Hell's Hammer is spinning left. I launched it pretty hard. Whoa! Okay, I lost a bunch of stamina and went sideways for a bit. Let's see if it could recover. I think that was a draw. I think that's a draw. Moving on to another Beyblade. Weiss Tiger. Because I got it randomly. Whoa! Is it getting caught in the middle? Between the blades? The stadium is not going to be perfectly straight this entire video. Here we go! Oh, it's stuck in the corner. Whoa, I knocked it out of the corner though. No chance. Oh my god, it's on top of the rail. I've never seen that before. It was riding on top. Yeah, no chance. Alright, moving on to someone more competitive. Phoenix Wing. Wow. Thought Phoenix Wing would do a little bit more than that. Come on, Phoenix Feather got a knockout. I believe in Phoenix Wing. If Phoenix Wing does not get a knockout on this, Phoenix Feather is better. And this is proof. Phoenix Wing got a knockout on a Beyblade 20 grams heavier. Sorry, I kept on saying Phoenix Wing. I meant Phoenix Feather is better. Phoenix Feather got the knockout. Come on, Phoenix Wing. Come on! One last chance. One last chance. Last chance, Phoenix Wing. Uh-oh. Those are huge hits. No way. Well, Phoenix Feather is better than Phoenix Wing. It's been proven here. Leon Crest. Sure. Whoa. Whoa! Okay, right now I'm launching one at a time because my winder launcher setup does not let me launch Leon Crest very well at all. Let's give Wyvern Gale a little bit of a handicap. Oh, dang. Whoa! It went flying across the stadium. Alright. Wyvern lost a lot of stamina doing this. Go on first. Alright, we're just gonna move on to the next Beyblade. Now we got El Drago. Let's see how a left spin performs without rubber. Also, this is upper mode. El Drago stands no chance. Wow, okay. Will we get a knockout though? Came the jumping Beyblade. Okay. Alright then. Alright. Moving on to Tyranno B. One of my favorite Beyblades just because of the bit, and the blade's pretty competitive too. Alright, that was okay. Extreme knockout. Come on, Tyranno. It's stuck in the corner. It stands no chance. No! One more match. Alright. Tyranno B just got destroyed. Just got beat. Haha. Alright, last matchup, Cobalt Dragoon. Let's see if this left spinning Beyblade could handle this. That was a light launch. Cobalt. No luck. Last chance for a knockout or something, Cobalt. Come on. I think Phoenix Feather is the only one that knocked out this Wyvern combo, I'm pretty sure. I could be wrong. I have terrible memory. And that was the Beyblade battle. Thank you so much for watching. Had a lot of fun making this modification, and I'm surprised it held up considering the only thing that is keeping attached the ratchet part to the blade part is just plumber's tape, super glue, and hot glue. So I'm surprised it did hold up against all those Beyblade battles. Again, I wish I did make it a little taller so it did make more contact, see how strong it was, but it works as a heavy ratchet weight. And let me know if you want to see like a sequel to this. I could butcher other Beyblades and do the same thing, like Night Lance is around this shape. Won't be a terrible ratchet. I could do the same thing with the recoil heavy Sphinx. Again, unpopular Beyblade, but imagine two, boom. I have some copies of these. Viper Tail, got some copy of these too. Be probably a really terrible ratchet, but it'd be fun to watch all the recoil. And then Wizard, I forget what the whole name is, but this would be a pretty safe ratchet combo. So all those I believe would be fun and work well as ratchets, and I do have copies of them, so I could easily do those, of course depending how well this video does. And if this video does really well, I could go out and buy me a Wizard Rod and make a ratchet out of Wizard Rod. And honestly, I think this would be the easiest one to do, because once I get the plastic bits off here, I don't need to cut any metal pieces, it's already round. And depending on the ratchet, I could just cut a little bit of the knob, slide it in, and boom, we've got the ratchet. Super glue that just like I did with the original. Look at that. That could work, I think. Huh? Alright, seeing the vision? Anyways, thank you so much for watching. Again, let me know if this video does really well. Might go buy a Wizard Rod to do the same combo. Stay tuned after this if you want to learn how I made this horrible abomination of 60 Wyvern, whatever I want to call it, whatever you want to call it, Wyvern 60, Gale Wyvern 60, whatever. Other than that, thank you so much for watching. See ya. I'm gonna try to keep this as concise as possible on how I cut this and how I did this whole modification so we could get straight into the battles. But here is a quick look and a close-up on how everything was cut and how everything fit. This helps at all if you do ever plan on doing this mod. There's a top view, and then a side profile. Lots of hot glue. It looks gross, I know, but it's secure. And now, time to quickly go over. What I did was, I got my extra blade, or whatever blade you decided to use, and drilled off these metal points that keep the plastic bits in and on the Beyblade until it fell off. Be careful with that, because I was stupid, and it made it way more difficult for me to do this modification. So, just be smart about it. I just kind of brute forced it until everything came off. After I had all that come off, I had to trim off these little metal pieces because they got in the way of the bit. As you can see here, and then as the bit goes in, it doesn't get in the way of actually the bit going in. So after that, I did all the modifications I needed to do with the Beyblade, and then I moved on to the Ratchet. The Ratchet, I wish I used a taller Ratchet, only because this doesn't really make contact with the other Beyblades. And it would be cool if both of the blades made contact. But anyways, I disassembled it using the appropriate screwdriver. There's the screwdriver, I'm sure you could see and find one or buy one, whatever. And then once I did, we'll call this yellowish orangish bit the LR piece, because it has the LR printed on it up here. And I had to cut this into an oval because it had to sit inside of the blade slot, if that helps. It had to slide in, and I had to slide it in from the top, and I'll go into that later. And then after that, I had to cut this piece as flat and thinly as possible, all this orange piece, so it still stayed in one piece. And I kept these little triangle plastic bits, because without those it does not work as Ratchet anymore. It needs those little pieces. But I need to get rid of all this plastic bulk. I could talk. So I cut this plastic orange bit where it usually have the points all the way flat as I possibly could. As you can see here, as flat and round as I possibly could. And then after that, I reassembled it all together. I had to slide this LR piece like that and in to fully assemble it so it's still functional. And then after that, I secured it with plumber's tape, as you can see here, because it was the easiest to work with and I did not want to use string. And then after that, I used super glue, waited for that to dry, super glued everywhere, all the little nooks and crannies I possibly could, and then hot glue to further secure it. And then finally, the modification was done. Hopefully that made sense. I tried to make that as quick and condensed as possibly I could.